Well, well, well. Welcome into the mid-month readings. Welcome in. We are starting with Leo. We are almost in Leo time. Happy birthday to Leo. So we're going to start working on the mid-months with Leo. All right. All of these readings are Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Feel free to swap around the energies. Okay. If it doesn't resonate for you, your sun sign, check out your moon, rising, or Venus sign. I will put a link here for the July monthlies. Okay. So you can take a look at those too. This is for the back half of July. If you're interested in that. All right. Let's see where we go here. Leo, you are up first. You are up first. The universe. We have been talking quite a bit about Lionsgate recently. That happens on 8/8, August 8th. To be enlightened, lighten up. July astrology is very, I guess karmic is the way to put it. Allow your work to become your art. So there's some big asks here. I feel like I never noticed this before, but this is a 29 card. 29 degrees in astrology is the anaretic degree. It's the end degree of something. And so it feels almost like you're stepping into a new way of being. Whenever I see 29, I think of that. 2 plus 9 is also 11. It's a super powerful number in astrology and, well, numerology. They all work together. You know that. So let's see where we're going to go here. It does feel like you might be stepping into your work or into your art in a bigger way, the universe in a bigger way. Some of you might have to align with your guides more. No, not align with your guides. Align with your connection to spirit, because that's where true art comes from. Some of you need to do that more often. Some of you may do work when you're not inspired, and that is not helpful. All right. What needs to happen is, and then there might be this like angst, this cycle of angst. So lighten up, enjoy yourself, have a good time when you do your art, whatever that is. Okay. Whatever that is. The 6 of Wands underneath showing up here for you. Page of Swords, World, Hierophant. There's Leo energy there. Strength card, 10 of Cups. Beautiful. Woo! 5 of Swords. Oh my word. Star, Page of Cups in reverse, and the King of Wands. I feel like there's something going on here. The first thing I'm getting is that you may win a case. You may win at something. You have a dispute with somebody going, or some kind of misalignment with a person. And you may go into some kind of dispute mode with them. Some of you may be going through a divorce or going through some kind of changing of your status. Some of you may be stepping into new careers, stepping into new livelihoods. And I feel like there's a lot of joy here, but I also feel like right away you have to defend yourself. Right away. 5 of Swords. And learn how to do that in such a way that it doesn't require you to back it up with an apology all the time. Okay, so I always, in the United States, if you're out of the United States, this is something that women of the South, let's just be real about it, are very good at doing this, at delivering criticism in such a way that it feels like a hug. And wrapping sharp words in honey rather than vinegar. Okay, there's definitely, and I always attribute this. I'm thinking right now of Steel Magnolias, and they were, and also I'm getting, I'm seeing like Jane Fonda and Lily Tomlin in their Frankie and Grace show about how they are legit saying stuff that they mean, but they're doing it wrapped in compassion. There's something about wrapping it in a spirit of love. So you don't have to take it back. You don't want to take it back. You just want to say it so someone hears it. Deliver it in such a way that the other person can hear it. I used to work for a large marketing agency, and the owner of the agency said to me, one thing you're really good at is delivering bad news to a client such that they feel like they just got a warm cup of cocoa and a foot rub. And I always thought that was a huge compliment. He's like, for some reason you deliver it with a lot of compassion. And I was like, well, that's because you taught me that. He really did. Clint really taught me that. And that's kind of what's going on here. You're needing to either develop that skill of being able to express yourself authentically, but without anger or sharp edges, because you don't want to take it back. The thing you said, you wanted to say. And you also want the other person to hear it and not just fight you on the delivery of it. So that's one thing. There's a message coming through. There might be an ending of a certain connection that has been long-standing in your life. We also do have here the Hierophant, which is Taurus, and we do have the North Node in Taurus right now. So you could be shifting and changing in your career such that it becomes joyful. There's something joyful about this change, something really beautiful. And some of you may feel the need to apologize for having fun with your work. Some of you may ultimately either gain a lot of abundance or doing something that other people are like, how come you get to do that? How come you're the one who gets to engage in something that's super fun, and also you make a living at it? That's what's coming up here. Also, some of you may in the future, this is a bit of a longer range reading, I think. The 10 of Cups here makes me feel that way. That if you have an ending right now in July, at the end of July, if you have a completion of something, I want you to be aware that over the next 10 months, so we're talking about, Gemini time next year, you're going to see the wisdom in the change. Now, I know that's not a fast thing, but in the meantime, to be enlightened, lighten up, allow your work to become your art. So some of you may be closing out a type of work or a type of relationship that you felt it was hard work. Okay? You not necessarily I don't think you enjoyed it. I think it was something that, well, this is a skill I have. This is what they need. They're hiring me to do this. Okay, fine. You could have projects over the next 10 months that you gradually move away from this. You're gradually moving into something that is really you. Strength card. Okay? And if you're moving it, if this is your work or this is relationship, either way, this is like legit you. So the authenticity, the integrity, the feeling I'm in the right place. So I think you are going to get some other people going, why do you get that? So like a little mean girl action, or a little bit, I'm going to clarify that, a little mean girl action. But you definitely are on top. Some of you could be stepping into being a healer. And this is something that you've been wanting to do. And so you've been manifesting this. So don't be surprised if your mission and path and what you've been manifesting shows up in the way of like, okay, we're taking this part of your life away. We're moving you out of something that's hard. Okay. Don't clench up. Just allow for a little bit more flow. Okay. And don't apologize once you step into this next thing. I do feel like there's an offer coming, maybe from a water sign, Aquarius, Taurus. All right, let me do some clarification here. I'm going to clarify this 5 of Swords, Devil energy, 4 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, and the Magician. I think that this is other people who are jealous of your ability to create something that is financially stable and abundant. Not just like, oh, paycheck to paycheck. You're manifesting something that other people are going to be jealous of. And, you know, this could also be Leo midheaven people or Leo North Node people or something like that. This doesn't just have to be Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This does feel like some kind of breakthrough to a new day. And other people are going to have a problem with it because it looks easy. And actually, it is easy for you. It might not be easy for them. These are, it's like a breakthrough to your 8th and 9th chakra. I've done a class, activating your spiritual mission. Here's a link. And it talks about dipping into the 8th and 9th chakra. That's where your accumulated gifts live. That's where your mission and path lives, all of that kind of stuff. So if you want that, there's that link. But here's the thing. You are manifesting it because you're moving away from this experience that these other people are having all around you of hard work, tough, grind, no fun, no joy, no money either, by the way. You get to work really hard and guess what? We're not going to really pay you, so I hope you enjoy that. That's what these people are dealing with around you. So there's no wonder that there's a bit of jealousy here. So I'm going to ask you to really protect yourself and do your thing unapologetically. Do not be apologizing for stepping in. Okay, do not be apologizing. King of Swords. All right, so there's a little bit F off in King of Swords. Okay, resist. Resist the urge to say that. Instead, do that bless your heart thing. Okay, do that protection thing. Do that thing that's going to keep you in a powerful position without having to grovel or apologize. And let them feel their feelings. If they don't want to be around you because you're being successful, because you're having fun and joy, and their lives are all this toxicity, it's not your fault. Okay? You're experiencing some kind of breakthrough unapologetically. I like this a lot, King of Wands. Okay, so link is below if you want to continue on with me, Leo. Happy birthday. Otherwise, Virgo starts right now. All right, Virgo, you are up. Let's see what's going on for the latter half of July. This is an extremely important month, very pivotal month for a lot of these readings. A lot of you guys I've noticed. So let's see where we go with Virgo. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I've also noticed that North Node is creeping into the mix. Just saying. So if you're watching this and you're like, that might not resonate with my sun sign Virgo, check out your Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node signs, okay? All right. If you don't know what your North Node is, I got a little class for you. All right. Let's see what's going on. By the way, your North Node is your mission and purpose on this earth. Just saying. Choosing your path. There's some North Node action right there. All is possible. Protected by the angels. This might just be the message you've been waiting for in order to step forth into your mission. Breaking trail. Absolutely. A breakthrough is at hand. I noticed a little bit of that in the Leo reading too. Okay. Let's see. We'll use Barbara Moore here. I actually have to buy another Barbara Moore deck because these are just like almost like a little frail. All right, let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. Maybe Virgo busts this deck wide open. It's possible. Okay, Virgo. Show me what you got here. There's your card. Underneath is the Knight of Pentacles. The Empress card. That's kind of interesting. Let's see where we go here. Page of Cups. Lots of offers coming in. Wow. Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, Devil energy. I see Taurus, Libra, and Capricorn. We could be talking about the energy of the Capricorn full moon. All right, look at this. 2 of Cups. Woo! 10 of Swords right in the middle there. 4 of Pentacles. Oh, my word. 9 of Cups, 6 of Swords, 10 of Wands. That is a turn, my friend. That is what's known as turning on a dime. I feel like you've worked really hard or put in a lot of time and effort on a particular relationship, a particular person that you want to be in relationship with. And there's definitely some offers coming from them, but they have something going on that you don't know anything about. All right. They're hiding something, or there's something going on behind the scenes here with them. And I feel like it causes them to be very hard to read, very hard to understand what they need, or they're not communicating very well. There's something like that. Why is the, let's see, let's clarify. All right. The Devil card here. Okay. There you are. Okay. I feel like you are right in line with what you're offering. I feel like you're very authentic here in making your offer, but I also feel like this person is somebody who is not in your life for a love relationship. They're here, they're a teacher. So they might teach you through the energy of love, but that's not the reason. Okay? I feel like, let's see. 10 of Swords. This person pushes you to the next level. Magician. Sun. Ace of Wands. 9 of Swords. This person is very solo. All these cards are solo energy. Magician, Sun, and the Ace, right? Ace. All solo energy. I feel like this person is not available for relationship. Capricorn, Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Leo. Person is not available for relationship. And I think that they know that they're either leading you on, or they know that they're doing something that is causing them a lot of anxiety. There's definitely a lot of anxiety for this person. And I mean, on a very basic level, this person could have some addictions. You're dodging a bullet here. Okay. This person could have some addictions, or they could be tied to another relationship or another person that is not letting them go. There's something very toxic here. It's not you. Okay. But I do feel like you're attracted to this person. There could be addictions here, and I feel like you dodge a bullet here. All right. You don't need to rescue this person. Please don't. Okay. Please don't. This person definitely, you have the potential of getting a little bit hurt by getting involved with this person. I used to have someone like this involved with my life, and I used to call them like the ball with spikes. It's called a mace. Every time I came close to that person, I would get the spikes. All right. I feel like that's what's going on here. This person is very charismatic. Someone who is outwardly seems kind of light and airy and having a good time and everything. They are not. They are not. Okay. And you cannot carry this with you as like guilt. You did nothing, Virgo. You did nothing here. Okay. Why is this? Why is it like this here? 6 of Swords, 10 of Wands. Queen of Swords, 4 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles, and the 7 of Pentacles. This person is in the process of doing some healing. Okay. And right now they're not capable. This person is not capable. I want you to move away from them. Leo, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Libra. All right, this is Leo, right? Yeah, Leo. So Leo, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Libra. If you're dealing with any of those, I see a lot of Virgo energy here. I don't think you're necessarily dealing with another Virgo. I feel like this is you being straight up, like you know what you're doing. You know this person seems awesome, but they are really hiding a very broken heart that is not, they have not even started to heal it. All right. They're stuck in their addiction. Okay, Virgo. So I'm going to go deeper with this. I will look at what's going on behind the scenes with Leo, Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, and Libra and see where we go. Okay, link is below, Virgo. Otherwise, Libra starts right now. It's Libra time. He's an Aries. He doesn't care about Libra. But I do. I am Libra rising. How are you guys doing? Welcome in. This is Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. So let's see where we go for you guys. What is happening for Libra? If this doesn't resonate for your sun sign, check out your Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. You got all 12 readings in this video. All right, Libra. Oh, look at that. The universe wants to co-conspire with you. I think this showed up for Aquarius too. That's interesting. Close your eyes to open your heart. No doubt about that. You cannot pour from an empty cup. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Some of you are waiting for delivery. I've manifested and manifested. I was just reading something actually that I belong to a couple of different YouTube, Facebook groups and things. And there was this one woman there who was like, I've been manifesting like crazy and why is it not happening? And everyone was like, stop manifesting and go outside, right? Like she has a ton of resistance, right? And so some of you are giving too much to other people. Some of you keep asking and asking and asking for something. And it's like, you really just have to get yourself grounded, take a step back, take a deep breath. 9 of Cups here. That's beautiful. 9 of Pentacles. I love it. I love it. I love it. 8 of Wands, Emperor, Aries here. 8 of Cups, the 6 of Swords, 6 of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. Look at that. 7 of Wands. That's been showing up quite a bit. Got the 6 of Pentacles here and the Knight of Wands. All right. So Libra, it does feel like you have everything you need right now. Okay. 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. Some of you could, in the middle of this month or toward the end of this month, realize some kind of dream that you have been working and pushing towards or something like that. You've just kind of like lighten up a little bit and there it all is. Okay. So if you have been working really hard at something and it just doesn't seem like it's getting there, as my mother used to say, get on outside and play. Get on outside and play. You need some more creative juices flowing, Libra. And I feel like that's what's happening here. Some of you are resisting it. Some of you are resisting it because of a connection that you have with a very strong-willed person. This person could just be coming into your life, a possible life partner. I feel like some of you are like, okay, I've been manifesting a partner, and so I just turned my attention away from it just for a second. Like, okay, whatever. I'm not gonna focus on that anymore. I'm going to focus on my garden. I'm going to focus on, this is definitely focus on what you have, focus on your self-confidence. And this just feels really good to me, what's going on inside of you. And so there's no reason that the person or the experience you want to have isn't showing up. I feel like some of you have been working too hard at this. It's not that hard to manifest. And if it's not showing up, you just keep doing it, keep doing it. I feel like that's counterproductive. Get on up and go outside. Go play. Go paint a picture, sing a song, dance a dance, go have coffee, do something. Just get out of your own way. Get out of your own way. There is a life partner coming in. 8 of Wands and the Emperor here could be Aries. Aries and Sag could be a fire sign. Right? 8 of Cups. This is a person who is the 8s. This is a person who's passing through. Okay? The 8 of Wands and then the 8 of Cups. You see that? It's like, here they come and there they go. So they are on their path. They're working their life, doing whatever it is. They're going to come across your path And it's like heads up. Like you can't be, there's this book when I was a little kid. I don't know why this is so much Mary T. My mother is showing up quite a lot in this reading. And there's this book called Are You My Mother? And it's like this little puppy or duck or whatever it is goes around to all these different animals and like, are you my mother? And the duck is like, or the bear is like, no, but I'm happy to eat you. And the little baby duck or whatever it is goes around to all the different animals and is like, are you my mother? Are you my mother? And like really wants this and wants to find their mom and everything. And then like just needs to kind of sit in one place. Last week or 2 weeks ago, I talked about the sparkly jewelry counter. That's where my mother would always find me when she lost me in a department store. And so she started telling me, if you don't see me around, you go to the sparkly jewelry counter. And so that's what this is like. It's like, be yourself, be your beautiful self. You don't have to do anything different to find this partner, to find this mate. This person is where you normally are. I feel like some of you haven't seen this person. Okay. Now, for some of you, this is a person who's coming across your path. For a very small portion of you, this is a person who was in your life at one point and it just didn't work out. So you might have had, a feeling of pain or struggle or something like that. Like this, it's supposed to work out with this person. Why isn't it working out with this person? What's the deal? They had other things to do, and so did you. It wasn't the right time. When you met this person before, in the past, it wasn't the right time. So now this is coming into balance. I like that there's a lot of 6s here and a lot of 8s. 6s are about balance and choice and lovers, right? The lovers cards. 8 is also the strength card. 8s are about movement and things now catching fire. Things about, kind of showing up in your life that are going to go forward. Ace of Cups and the Knight of Wands here. Sag, Aries, Leo. This person could be a fire sign. Okay. And the 7 of Wands makes me feel a little bit like, let's see, please clarify the 7 of Wands here. Death, 5 of Wands, Page of Wands, 2 of Wands, and the 9 of Swords. So this energy is about, well, what's going to be different? What's going to be different about this now? I feel like in the past there might have been some struggle, some learning still needed, some transformation still needed. Now there's a choice that you get to make. Looks like you're both ready to me. You're both on the same path now. And I feel like there's this worry that like, uh-oh, I'm going to get hurt again by this person, or I'm going to say, yes, I want this person in my life, and they're going to disappear again, or something like that. There's definitely some balance here. I definitely am getting the fidgety, like, is this for real? Is this for real? Is this the time when we're meant to be together? Okay. Tower. Judgment. Oh my. 4 of Cups, Page of Pentacle, and the Moon. All right. So there's a lot of fear going on here. There's a lot of fear, a lot of anxiety, because the stakes are high. All right. This feels like the real thing. You felt this before with this person. And I feel like there's this jittery feeling like this person suddenly comes into your life again. Could have started in June. You could have started feeling this person coming your way in June, energetically. Within this month, this is 7, right? 6 and 1 is 7. So 7th month kind of suddenly comes in. I think there's a lot of looking back, a lot of fear based on what happened before. This is somebody you know. Okay? Close your eyes to open your heart. I do feel like if you have done the healing work, the boundary work, all of the things we always talk about on this channel. I do feel like you're ready, Libra. I do feel like you're ready for this. And you may feel like, what's going to be different this time? All right, so we'll look at that in the extended. I do see Scorpio here also. I see Pisces. Okay, so a fire sign or Scorpio or a Pisces. What's going to be different this time? Well, let's find out. All right, the link is below for you, Libra. Otherwise, Scorpio starts right now. What's going on, Scorpio peeps? How are you? Let's see what's happening for you. This is the end of July. The end of July. Let's see what's going on. Feel free to swap around the energies as always. Could be talking to a cross watcher. So just PS on that one. Let's see what's happening. One more, please. Let's see what's happening. All right. All right, all right, all right. Grace and gratitude. Fogged in. Go slow, take your time. Oh, darn. In the flow. Everything is smooth sailing. So I said, oh, darn, because I was kind of like, not only did I show you this card, but then I was like, look at my nail polish is chipped and I just did it. There does feel a little bit to me, some kind of connection here that you're doing something new. And if you rush it, that's not going to work out for you right now. So you're going to need to take your time. Everything is going to work out just fine. I feel like some of you might be pushing or might be having a little anxiety, like there's a lot to do. There's a lot in front of you. I don't know what to do first. This relies on that. This relies on that. There's other people in the mix. So please take a deep breath right now. It'll all be fine. It will all work out. If you are rushing, you might just chip your fingernail and then you got to do it again. Okay, so don't do that. All right, let's see. Underneath is the Seven of Swords, Tower, and then Ace of Cups. Look at this beautiful progression here of 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. Some of you may have an opportunity in front of you and you may be rushing to commit to someone or rushing, and this person is not who you should be with. You might be dealing with someone who is not telling the truth, and that could like kind of blow up in your face. So you want to slow down because something really good is about to come in. Okay? Something really wonderful, brand new, long lasting. Some of you could be recently aware of a liar or a cheating scenario and it really blew you away. Okay. And just know that there's space right now. Don't rush. Don't rush. There's some space right now. It's okay. All right. It's all going to be okay. 7 of Pentacles, the World, Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Look at that. Hierophant. 6 of Wands. There's the 4 of Wands. Ace of Wands. Beautiful. 3 of Pentacles and the Strength card. You could be dealing with a Leo, a Taurus. So the King and Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, or a Leo. The 7 of Swords here and the 7 of Pentacles. This is because of a rushed situation. It's also possible that someone really surprisingly trashed your relationship, hurt you, something like that. And this is in the past, but it happened suddenly. Yeah. 8 of Cups, Hanged Man, Knight of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. That was purposeful. This person could not have stayed in your life. So no matter what, I feel like they snuck away or they did something that was hurtful to you. And it just like I say, you lie to a Sag, you're done. If you are sneaky to a Scorpio, out the window you go. So I feel like you see this person now as somebody who is a liar or a thief of life, a thief of your energy. That person is like dead to you. Okay. Scorpio really does cut people off. And I think that that's what's happening here, is that like this person, it's almost like there's some slowness to getting to the end of it. Even if they did something that was suddenly shocking to you, this might be a divorce or something like that. It takes time for that. You know, if you had your druthers, you would have cut them off that day, whatever. But there's legal situations, there's ways of doing things. And I think that hurrying is not your friend right now. I do see this Eight of Cups and the Hanged Man, kind of like, I'm going a different direction. I'm seeing things from a new perspective. If you rush, you're going to miss something. You need to put in some time and effort to close this up. Even if this is a wound from the past, something may come back around about it. Okay, so even if you had someone like hurt you or cheat on you in the past, something's coming around again about it. And it's almost like you can't flinch. Show no emotion. Show no emotion. And that's the reason for that, is that it's kind of like a stoicism. It's like you understand that that's who this person is. There's not really a lot of doubt about that anymore. And so don't be surprised. Don't show them emotion. Don't spend your energy that way. That is gone. All right, that connection is gone. And what's showing up next, I like that this World and the Queen of Pentacles are here now. So if you're looking for something to do right now, do you. Take good care of you. Give yourself the things, the experiences that person could never do. All right, they are not capable. They're really effectively gone from your life. And it's almost like in this Capricorn full moon, it's time to be grateful for that. This person would have gone along, kept going, if you didn't figure it out. Right? And that would have been a lot more time wasted. So, new time, new deal, because the World and the Wheel of Fortune here is really showing that the next chapter is starting to open up here. Let's see, the Hierophant. When you make a commitment, this is all in divine timing. Emperor, when you make a commitment, Four of Pentacles and the King of Wands. I found Leo down here. Here's Aries and Sag. So fire sign, earth sign. The timing of this is in divine timing, the Wheel of Fortune. But like when you make a commitment, when you make the commitment to yourself right now, that's what's going to move things along. If you're still kind of in it with this other person, that's going to slow things down. So give them no energy more than you have to. If you have to close things up, move, physically move, do something like that, okay, do it unemotionally. Give them nothing. Because what's coming here is really beautiful. The King and Queen of Pentacles, you could have something really stable and solid, loving, long-lasting, kind. Four of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Cups is just around the corner. Hierophant, commitment, Six of Wands. You might have how do I say this? Like an opportunity to zing this person or to get them back. Retribution, revenge. Resist that urge. Because that energy is being funneled into this new life. All right. So it does feel to me like the Six of Wands here, Ace of Wands, Three of Pentacles, strength, beautiful energy here. This person is waiting. This new person, very powerful. Emperor, King of Wands, the Four of Pentacles. This person is kind of waiting in the wings. This could be a life partner, somebody who is family. This is family, someone who is family. Now, it could be actual family, but it does feel to me like a life partner situation. There's definitely a move here. Definitely by, this is Aries and this is Taurus, definitely by the spring of next year, you will be in a totally different place. This feels very powerful to me. The Three of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. So the new thing that's coming along, Star, very healing, Three of Wands, Lovers, and the Hermit. All right. So I feel like what is being shown to you right now is that you are going to be able to gather some wisdom from this situation very soon. Not even within 3 years, 3 to 4 years, you will have a completely different outlook on this person, like totally healed from that, whatever. And I know that sounds like a long time from now, but this is all happening in the meantime. The move is happening. The people showing up in your life is all happening. This is it's slow progress. Okay. But over time, we get to 3 years, you have a different life, completely different life. So don't worry if this has happened to you, if you've had some kind of sudden shock that isn't very nice. You are moving on from something, and the beautiful energy of new beginnings is happening. Lovers, Star, healing energy, strength. It's just, I mean, you have such good things ahead of you. Okay, Scorpio, I don't know if you really are aware of that right now, but I'm being asked to say to you that you will have inklings of this. The more you walk on, the more you are taking your time, walking forward, not looking back. Every single day, you're going to get a little glimmer of what's coming. And pretty soon you'll be in it. All right. So let's keep going. Let's see what's coming. All right. I see beautiful things already. So let's see where we go. All right. I will look at the Sag, Aries, Leo have shown up. The earth signs have shown up. Now the air signs have shown up. I mean, seriously, I don't see any water here. That's you. All right. Link is below for Scorpio. Otherwise, Sagittarius starts right now. All right. It's time to see what's going on with Sagittarius. My Saggies this mid-July. Let's see what's going on. All right. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus Sagittarius. So if you're a rising Sag, this could also resonate for you. If this doesn't resonate for you and your Sag energy, check out your Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. Deep breath, everybody. Deep breath. Let's see where we go. I know. Saggies had a bit of a roller coaster for a while here. So let's see. Yup. If you didn't see it, I did a good video. Well, I guess in my humble opinion, you could be the judge of it. I did a video about starseed. What kind of starseed am I? So you might want to check that out. Befriend your fear monster. What was that phrase I heard from someone the other day? Never compare your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. Okay, so if you're comparing yourself to other people, you only see kind of what they want you to see, and you might be really missing, like, not only their big picture, but also, you know the messiness and the sloppiness and the mistakes and all of that kind of stuff, but no one else really sees that. All right, so don't compare your behind the scenes to someone else's highlight reel. Your effortless effort is fully required. So this is about perfectionism. It's about maybe not pushing so hard, maybe accessing your starseed roots a little bit more, accessing the magic that you bring to the table a little bit more. I feel like a lot of you have climbed up the ladder of anxiety, up and down, been kind of like I said, a roller coaster kind of thing. And some of you are really staring fear in the face right now, just like, you know what? Bring it. Bring it. I'm sick and tired of running away from this. I'm tired of being afraid. I'm tired of being worried. Charlie must be outside. I'm tired of being worried. Hermit underneath. Hanged Man, 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. Sun, 2 of Wands, Hierophant, 7 of Cups, Magician, and the 2 of Pentacles. You got a lot going on here, my darlings. All right, so what I mean by that, you got a lot going on here. I feel like this has the past anxiety, the thing I was talking about with the fear, okay, is really anxiety and its lack of clarity. It's the 7 of Cups energy. And, you know, one of the things that will help you is perspective. So how you're looking at things, the story you're telling yourself about stuff, I mean, it always matters for all of us, but for right now, for Saggies, it matters more for you. Okay. I feel like you've been telling yourself a story of poverty, even though there's even though there's abundance. Been telling yourself a story of lack, even though there's plenty. Been telling yourself a story of no love, even though there's lots of love around you. Okay. And I almost feel like now you're gaining wisdom from that experience, that you're seeing things more clearly. Look at what's around you. This 10 of Pentacles, 9 of Cups. I mean, everything you could ever want for, you have. It is about being grateful for the little things, also what's right in front of me. I've got to pay attention to that. This 2 of Wands is making me feel that way. You know, we're just coming through this Capricorn full moon. And if you have felt grounded and been doing some grounding, this Taurus energy here, Mars is in Taurus right now, and the Hierophant is here. I feel like that's helping you to gain some perspective on things. There looks to me to be whatever you want, you can create. I do feel like there's a sense of, in the past, you may have looked at your life and felt like you couldn't create anything, like, oh, everything I want to create, like you may have bringing this resistance to it. Like, that's not really something I can do. That's why this effortless effort is the new thing. The effortless effort is really removing this anxiety, okay? Removing the anxiety about, oh no, am I going to get what I want? I really want what I want. I want. And then like that ratchets up the resistance. So your manifesting had been spotty. Okay, spotty. I'm going to do some more videos about manifesting, and effortless effort is a really good one. It's like the path of least resistance, doing the thing that's right in front of you, being grateful for every bite, being grateful for every dollar, being grateful for every breath, getting down to that level, like really ground level stuff. And I feel like you'll see, you might not have been seeing how much you really do have. Good friends, you've got time, you've got freedom, you've got expression, you've got a chance to really expand your life. And it's like now, you know, this could have been going on for a while here. I feel like Sag, since your birthday, okay? I feel like there has been this sense of, I don't know if I can do it. Like I don't feel like I'm in charge of the manifesting right now. I feel like what's coming in is all kinds of other crazy stuff. Now, you might be hanging with some people who are kind of low vibe or something like that. It's taking you down. I'm definitely seeing Virgo and Leo and Taurus and Gemini. And now it's kind of like the world is your oyster. Like, what do you want to create? And looking at things through the lens of more gratitude, through the lens of your effortless effort. What's the path of least resistance? So instead of grinding something out, can we make something that's sustainable? Can we do some things that are sustainable? Do you have a class you want to deliver? If you deliver it, can you sell it as a recorded class? If you are someone who is really into cooking or self-defense, self-fitness, or something like that, like how can you employ the energy of the path of least resistance? Now, I know in terms of working out, that might not make sense to you because resistance is such a concept in working out. However, I feel like it's a shift. It's a shift from one way of doing things to a totally different way. So you might look at, metabolic workouts. You might look at realizing that stretching is more important, right? Flexibility is more important. Balance is more important than bulk, or not bulk, but like who likes bulk? I don't know. But like resistance training might not be the thing right now. You might want to shake it up. You might want to start swimming. You might want to do other types of physical expressions. Because I do the Virgo and the Taurus, and then we had that full moon in Capricorn in the right now, going into the middle of July. There is something really beautiful about physicality, and about knowing, being more in the 3D and anchoring yourself in the 3D. I do feel like a lot of us, like I said in that Starseed video, we have this, a little bit of a desire to kind of like go up and swim around in our 5D expression, or especially if you're here, if you're a Starseed and you are like, oh, that's where I want to hang out. 12th house, that's where I want to hang out. Whatever else is in your astrology birth chart. It's really about anchoring that in something, anchoring it in something you believe in. So instead of anchoring all your actions in fear, not about that. That's, it's like, it's time to see fear as a motivating force, right? Like, look at all the things I did in the last 6 months, and how has that helped me to anchor in my new life? How has that helped me to bring myself to this new level? Now, on a personal note, on a more relationship-oriented note, this does feel like you are now feeling solid, feeling right now and into the future, feeling like you can manifest, feeling like you're no longer pushing, you're no longer worried, you're no longer stressed out. Yay, right? Right there with you. And recognizing that being self-confident, I mean, how much has self-confidence played a role in negating the progress you've made? Right? So, all right, a little more nuts and bolts here. So I feel like you have an opportunity here to now get yourself nice and grounded, if you're not already grounded, and really realize the fruits of your labors. Some of you have really put in a lot of time and effort. Maybe you felt like nothing has moved forward for you. And now things are starting to show up. Things are starting to show up. People are starting to show up. Opportunities are starting to show up, starting to loosen up. Things are starting to loosen up. You could be dealing with someone who is a lighter kind of air, not air, but fire energy here with the Leo. Someone who is, a little more happy-go-lucky, and it like kind of reminds you of who you are, okay? And that gives you some kind of pause to create something new for your future, because you're now feeling it. You're now like, okay, I'm feeling like a little bit more like myself again, and I'm going to do this. The 7 of Cups it's almost like if it was confusion in the past, now it's like the world is your oyster. 7 of Cups, and you have this magician here as the manifesting quality. I almost feel like someone around you kind of reminds you of who you are. And even if it's not a love partner or something like that, understanding where you come from, understanding your gifts, understanding that, and feeling like, oh, I can see how that's working in my life, is helping to anchor you in this next level manifesting that you're doing. 2 of Pentacles, lots of new things coming in here. I like this. Please clarify the 2 of Pentacles for me. Empress, Page of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, Justice, and the Knight of Wands. My goodness. All right. I think you really see now that you might have resisted learning something new. This person that comes in, I think they're kind of a good example of like what's possible for you. I think you've also been, Sagittarius is very optimistic. You and I both know that, but you might have lost that optimism mojo a little bit recently. And this person is reminding you of that, balancing you back, getting your old self back. All right. Feels good. It feels like we're moving forward and there's just there's no more lack. Like you're deciding that that is not who I am. I know who I am now. There's a little bit of a dark night of the soul here. Some of you could have gone through some kind of portal like that where you were questioning who you were, questioning if you really are here to manifest the life that you want to manifest and have love and have everything that you want in this life. And I feel like this person's reminding you of that. They're reminding you of who you are. That's a really beautiful energy. So I'm going to look at Virgo. I'll look at Leo. I'll look at Taurus, Gemini, Libra. There's Libra again over here. Okay. All right. Link is below for you, Sag. Otherwise, Capricorn starts right now. All right, Cappies. Let's see what's going on for you. Let's see what's going on for you. All right. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, Capricorn. What is happening in mid-July? Deep breath, everybody. Let's see where we go. Let's see where we go. Grace and gratitude showing up. Indeed. Finding sanctuary. Opening to your spiritual source. Transformation. A fresh new way of living emerges. Emergency? Emerges. Some of you may feel some physical symptoms. Okay. And I feel like it can be like a panic attack, or it can be something around like, I just want to be alone. I don't want to have a lot of people around me. I want to take my own time with this. Stop fussing with me. I just want to be on my own. There's something about that. Like, okay, thank you. Right? Grace and gratitude. Like you might have to back out of something very gracefully and spend time on your own. Some of you have some, it's not panic attacks, but it's like, I can't be in this group of people right now. I can't have a lot of people around me. I just need to be on my own. All right. I'm getting that feeling really strongly that there's something, because you're going through something. You are going through some kind of awakening phase. All right. 10 of Pentacles underneath, the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Swords, and the 10 of Cups. Wow. That's a roller coaster. Okay. This feels like things on the outside look really good, but you're having like some kind of panic attacks on the inside. 5 of Cups and 5 of Swords. Second guessing yourself. Like, do I deserve this? There's a little bit of like, be thankful for what you have. I feel like you have a lot. And I feel like there's a questioning whether I deserve it, or like, maybe I manipulated people, or maybe I strong-armed somebody into doing something. You could feel strong-armed. You could feel like somebody tricked you into something, but it's worked out. All right, Hanged Man, Strength, like it looks good on the outside. Queen of Wands. Okay, could be dealing with a Leo. Gemini here. Yep, Sag. Magician, Temperance, Ace of Wands, 6 of Wands, Knight of Cups, and the 6 of Pentacles. All right, so you have, I feel like you're having some internal battle with yourself about a person or about a situation. Like you're trying to see things from a different perspective. This is too good to be true. That's what you're telling yourself. This is too good to be true. This can't be the real deal. There's somebody that is in my life that is amazing, but yet I don't feel like I deserve them. You're questioning whether you deserve this or whether it's going to last. I think that can elicit a lot of panic when you've gotten some success or you have some happiness and you're not used to it. Not used to it. Okay. So Hanged Man and the Leo card here, along with the Queen of Wands. This person is balanced. 6 of Pentacles here. This person is balanced. They're strong internally and externally. I don't know if what you see is what you get. It's almost like you get more. Like the more you know this person, the more there is to know. The more you recognize the power and the strength of this person, how powerful they are. If this is you, like you're just learning, like, wow, I was able to manifest something so amazing. Do I deserve this? A little bit of like, I don't know, not shock and awe, but just like it worked kind of a feeling. All right, Magician and the Strength. I think it's because you took your time, you decided what you wanted, you manifested, you worked with Archangel Michael, you worked with the angels, you worked on the situation. You didn't let yourself, you didn't get out over your skis. I think there's real inspiration that's coming through this connection. You're both going in the right direction here. Six of Wands and the Knight of Cups. You both have similar goals, similar, passions, wanting to do life in a similar way. Six of Pentacles, very balanced. I feel like you know that you have a lot. Like you might be getting a big windfall of money, or something you're doing is really working. The business is really working. You're making a lot of money or something like that. And you're inspired to do things that are good for the community or good for, like it changes you. This kind of level of success really is going to change you because you have way more coming in than you need. It's way outpacing your expenses. It's like money just keeps coming in and, you're paying your expenses, but like the money just keeps coming in. I want to clarify this Five of Cups and Five of Swords. Hermit, Lovers, Four of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. I feel like you deserve this. I feel like you think you are tricking people, or you are somehow manipulating, or somehow, I think you're kind of being really super hard on yourself because I think this was easy for you. Now, this might be in your future. This might be by Sagittarius time this year. And you're like, wow, this is working. This is really going somewhere. If this is a relationship, this person, you might be like, wait a second, this is too good to be true. There's got to be something wrong with this person. I'm here to tell you, I think what you see is what you get. I think you look upside down. I think you stop things or make it go slower. You ask a lot of questions. I think they're unfazed by that. I think they're like, yep, they want to get to know me. I think this is legit. I love it. So you're kind of like questioning everything. There's that hermit energy. Lovers is the card of choice. You're like, I'm really going to go deep on this. I am not just going to jump on this. I am not just going to allow it in. Knight of Wands. I think you're underestimating your own value or what you're giving to people. An overnight success takes 5 years. I think you've been preparing for this for a long time. And it might not be, well, there's 10 of Pentacles here, 6 of Pentacles, like so much is coming in. You have this feeling of like, I want to share with the world. I want to share with other people. Okay, that's really nice energy. Ace of Wands here. Yep, 4 of Wands, Sun, 2 of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. What's not to love, my darling? I think you'll eventually get used to it. Okay. I think you'll eventually get used to it, to being a success, to having, but this 5 of Cups and 5 of Swords, I feel like initially it's almost like you test the boundaries of it. Like you hit the brakes, right? Whether it's a relationship or it's your own business or something like that. Like you kind of mess around with it and like you test it, really test it. You test this person, you test the boundaries of everything. And I think that it continues to be really positive. All right. So I'm definitely seeing that you have manifested a thing that is sustainable. Okay, it keeps coming in. It's based on heart. It's also based on wisdom and inspiration. I feel like if this is a partner, this person is somebody who has a lot of inside beauty and outside beauty. Your own experience is making you feel like this might not be real. Isn't it funny what we do to ourselves? Because I think this is real. I think this is real. Okay, you have some real success here, real enough to be helping other people. Wow. By the end of the year, if it's not happening already, Sagittarius time, end of November into December, before Christmas. So I do see Sag here. I see Gemini and Virgo. I see lots of Leo here. Gemini, Virgo, Leo, Sag. More Gemini. Okay. Gemini, Virgo, Leo, Sag. So we'll take a look at this and we'll see where we go. Big success. Are you excited or are you like, uh-oh, when's the other shoe going to drop? Okay. Link is below if you want to continue on with me, Capricorn. I'll see you over there. Otherwise, Aquarius starts right now. All right, Aquarius, what's going on for you? This is mid-July. Mid-July for Aquarius. What's happening for you? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what's going on. If this doesn't resonate for you, check out your Moon, Rising, or Venus sign. All of these readings are timestamped, so you can easily find them. That's the actual word. That's the actual sound when you move around in a video. Zzz. Don't stop. The universe wants to co-conspire with you. Ask wonderfully, receive graciously. Your words create worlds. So a lot of manifesting here. I almost feel like it's kind of like you need to pay attention to what you're asking for. Words are important. Be sure to use them purposefully. Be sure to say exactly what you mean. Okay, that's going to be important. And with an air of gratitude, an air of co-conspiring with the universe, a little bit of co-conspiring, feeling like, oh, what can we do now? Like, that's exciting. Okay, a little bit like that. So let's see what's going on for you. All right, Aquarius. Fool. Fool underneath. Okay. Temperance in reverse. Justice. Wow. So far I see Sag and Libra here. 7 of Wands. Knight of Pentacles. Virgo. 2 of Pentacles. 4 of Swords. Ace of Cups. There you are. King of Swords. And the Judgment card. Could be dealing with a Libra, a Virgo, or a Sag. The Temperance card in reverse makes me feel like in the past you have been out of balance, like either too fast or too slow, too wild or too boring, too off the hook, or someone who is just very methodical. All right, there's something here about that. And what's happening now, there's more balance. The Justice card and the 2 of Pentacles. I like to see that. I think that that's a good progression here. And it's possible that you might have been either dealing with someone who's wild and you had to restrain them, or you're the one that's wild and so someone has kind of anchored you down. It's a nice balancing, okay? It's a nice balancing here. The 7 of Wands is about boundaries, okay? So it needed more boundaries. I feel like underneath, if this was you, then you definitely were ready for a new adventure, just wanting to, do something different, get yourself out there, be in your powerful energy. And this person that you're meeting up with is the opposite of that. They are very anchored down. They are very solid. They probably have a very set routine in their life, and you're like, oh no, that's ridiculous. I'm not doing that. Okay, there's a little bit of that. I think this person is too settled in their routine, and I think you had been too kind of all over the place. So balance is happening here for both, which is really nice. This person also may have some kind of indecision, some kind of problem with making decisions, making choices. And that's been a thing. It's been a thing. All right. So you were almost reacting to their energy of being they're too grounded, you're too wild, they're too stable. So you need to break free of that, right? Like you're wanting to have, wild night on the town, and this person's like, let's stay in and watch, I don't know, something on Netflix, right? Like they're just not wanting to really do it. Now, this could be inside you. You could have both of these tendencies inside you, and what's happening is it's causing you to be very erratic, and people may not be trusting you. You might have been left to your own devices. So sometimes you're really boring. You're really like, I'm doing what I'm doing. I have a routine. And then the next week it's like, woo, all over the place. I think you're healing from that. It's almost like I did the reading for Sagittarius, and it's almost like the same kind of thing of really lacking a grounding. The Sagittarius was different. But this feels to me like there's been some kind of erratic, untrustworthy expression. You might have been untrustworthy in a relationship, and the other person is, because they're trying to control it, it's making it too heavy. Okay? And so that's the thing that needs balance. You both need balance. You need to like come to some kind of place. All right? This is the lemon skate. We have that here too with this 2 of Pentacles. And you could either have a really hard time making a decision, or you make a lot of snap judgments. The Fool is making me feel it's also very opposite energy of you. This is very not like you, Aquarius. Okay? Aquarius is much more, I do something, I'm clear, I'm not weighed down by tradition, right? Aquarius likes to break the bounds of tradition. I'm not weighed down by that, but I'm also not hemmed in by routine or hemmed in by anything. Like I want to be very unpredictable. That's all kind of coming into balance right now. I feel like you might have taken on a bit more than you can chew. Like you've overestimated your capability with something financially, or in terms of energy, you've taken on too many projects or something like that. And I almost feel like it lands you in bed. It lands you exhausted. Okay. Like I've taken on too much. I can't. Now, with your words creating worlds, you might have made a lot of promises that you can't keep. And I think you're getting a new chance here. Ace of Cups, and then getting back to your old self, King of Swords. You're at this crossroads. And as much as you're dying for something new, because Aquarius is very innovative energy, always wanting to break the bounds, to come up with a good idea, to be the one who's innovative and, not following convention and things like that. This has been too erratic. Let me do a little bit of clarification here. I feel like you might be dealing with either a Sag, a Virgo, or a Libra. I want to clarify the Temperance card in reverse. Drinking too much. 9 of Wands in reverse, 6 of Cups in reverse, Knight of Cups, and the Hierophant. Okay, so, I mean, that could be about drinking too much. That may be a subplot here. But there's somebody from your past that you might have been a little too wild with, or a little too unpredictable with, that now you might want to settle down with. How you behaved in the past might have caused them to be like, okay, that's a little too wild for me. They could have been a little too wild for you. But now I feel like you're like getting clear on exactly what you want out of love, and you are feeling healing. You are feeling like you're healing this divide, this crazy erratic energy from being very trustworthy to being completely off the hook. I also feel like some of you are looking back at this relationship and like, it's not going to be what it was or what I thought it was. It's going to be something else. I feel like you're now making something that's more traditional. Knight of Cups and the Hierophant card. So you could have had a wild fling with this person, and now you're kind of like, well, I'd kind of like to date you. I'd like to, actually go to a movie. I'd like to do something that isn't quite so wild. I also want to do something that's not boring. Okay? So you could be dealing with, let's see, I see a Taurus here too. You're finally coming into a place of where you could have an actual long-term commitment. Instead of being either like, I'm too focused on my work or too wild. This is more patient, and love is patient, love is kind of a thing. Like you've given up these old ways. Some of you, if you're in a traditional relationship right now and having, been kicking at the traces, right? Like seeing how far you can go, pushing the envelope. I think now you're settling into a situation of, okay, we got to make a new deal here, because I'm either feeling like I'm too at loose ends, or I'm too, or it's too boring for me. So I can't have either one of those things. I can't have it be too boring, because then what happens is I go a little crazy. Like I want things to get more exciting. But if it's too exciting, then I feel like I kind of hold back, and I need a little bit more predictability. So either way, this is about balance. Okay, so let's see where we go with this. This is a relationship that's in need of renewal, or a relationship that had gone through a wild stage that might need to be more settled. Okay, Sag, Libra, Virgo, Taurus. All right, I'll take a look at those signs in the extended. If you want to check that out, there's a link below. Otherwise, Pisces starts right now. All right, Pisces, you are up. Let's see where we go. The two doggies are chewing a bone back there. Oh my goodness. A chew, not a bone. They don't chew bones. All right, let's see where we go. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for Pisces. This is for mid-July. Let's see where we go. Feel free to swap around the energies. As always, I could be talking to a cross watcher, so P.S. Grounding. Yeah, we still have some of that Capricorn full moon. Oh, yes. Passion and pleasure. I like this. Fogged in. What's going on here? Some of you are staying in this pleasure zone. Huh. What is going on here? Okay. It does seem a little bit like there might be a little running away from something right now. Like, I want to stay hanging with my peeps. I want to stay in the weekend. I don't want to be out there in the world. I don't want to be dealing with anybody else. I'm kind of just wanting to stay in this little pod I'm in. All right. There's some kind of feeling of that. It is, yes. It is, wow, Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. Let's see where we go. I don't know where this is going. Fool, Knight of Swords, and Devil. This is definitely running away. This feels like, right? Like running away energy from this devil, from this person or situation. You might even be turning your back on some new beginnings, right? Going toward this Fool energy. Queen of Swords and the Fool are not the same thing. This is I feel like I'm seeing you looking ahead to the future and wanting to get away from the past, running away from the past, even running away from something that might have potential. Okay. So 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, 3 of Wands, Sun, and the Moon. There you are, Pisces. Okay. 7 of Pentacles, 4 of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. There's definitely this energy of moving away. I feel like there has been some kind of earth energy here. Now, the full moon in Capricorn is about your resources. Capricorn is about your health. It's your well-being. It's the things that you are investing in. It is the energy and work you're putting into things. And we do have Saturn in retrograde. What's going on here? A little fuzzy. We do have Saturn in retrograde, which Saturn is Capricorn energy. But this does feel to me like there might have been something like way too stable for you, or something way too solid that just was like, you know what? I need to get out. I need to get away. I need to move on. It's too stuck. It's too traditional. This is like moving away from your hometown. Okay. Everybody knows your name and you're like, I just want to be a face in the crowd. I just want to be somebody who is not recognized everywhere I go. I don't want to be, I don't want to have this microscope kind of feeling. You might have had some opportunities there, but I feel like the new is the direction you're going in. And it can at first feel really good to be anonymous and all of that. But then I feel like there's a downside to this. I feel like there's an unintended consequence to this. And there's a feeling of being adrift. Okay. Some of you are leaving home for the first time. Some of you are, leaving a marriage, leaving something that has been stable, maybe because it felt suffocating. All right. Something you invested a lot of time and attention into, and you're like, no, I want something different. But then the moon, like, this is you. Okay, Pisces, this is you feeling your feelings about this. I feel at first there's a real happiness and joy, but this 4 of Pentacles and 4 of Cups makes me feel like there's some kind of fixation. Some kind of fixation on the grass is always greener over there. Like, what I have isn't good enough. It's not all that I want. So I'm just going to kind of run away. So 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, 7 of Swords, 5 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and the High Priestess. There's a little bit of, instead of doing it again, instead of running away from this running away, I want you to sit still. All right, sit still and listen to what's going on with you. There is struggle. There is, I don't know which direction to go now. Like, the weekend is over, Monday's happening, and everybody's going their own way, and I don't have anything really to do. Some of you could have quit a job unceremoniously on a Friday and been like, woohoo, all weekend. And then on Monday, everyone's going back to doing what they're doing. And you're like, what do I do now? Okay. So first of all, sitting in it instead of running away is a good thing, is going to be a good thing. Please clarify the moon. Star, 8 of Cups, 5 of Pentacles, and the Empress. Yeah. I feel like you jumped a little too soon here. I feel like this was a hasty thing, like quitting that job on a Friday without really any plan of where you're going next. So you might be thinking about doing that this summer. And if you are thinking about it right now, I'm going to say resist the urge. If you've already done it, we'll take a look at what to do here. The Empress and the High Priestess is showing up. The Queen of Pentacles, very nurturing energy, kind energy, generous energy. You might have Libra, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Capricorn, Cancer. We've got a bunch of different signs. I'll look at all those in the extended. But it does feel, I don't like this Eight of Cups toward the Five of Pentacles. Some of you might run home to mom. All right, there might be a mom feeling, or you're running towards someone who's like mom to you. Right? I know I did this one time. I'm a Sag. I'm not a Pisces, and I don't have a lot of water energy, but I definitely bolted from a place, and I went toward the energy of mom, of nurturing, of kindness, and you still have to do your own, okay? So you've got to create your own internal mom a little bit here. Clarify the Four of Cups. Seven of Cups, Three of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and the Page of Wands. There's a purpose to this. And if you've like broken up with somebody or quit a job or done something in like super rash, like I'm just doing it, I gotta do it, right? And off you go. There is a little bit of pain and fear here, but I feel like there's the purpose of it is that you're going to get yourself out of this. You're going to get yourself to a more solid place. You can do this. So don't panic. All right. Don't panic. And I do feel like sitting in the situation for a little bit here, couple of days. This is very much like today and tomorrow, like this are the sun, the moon, and the stars. This is a little bit very immediate. Got rid of something that was long term and right now, so you're like trying to fix it all in one day. You're not going to fix it all in one day. But what you are going to do in one day is you are going to ground yourself, and you are going to get more stable and solid. You're going to be like, all right, I don't know if that was the right thing to do. Some of you might go back to that job, hat in hand, and be like, you know what? I was reacting badly to something. I'd like to talk about it. Like, you're going to have to take a very mature stance to go back. Some of you, same thing with relationships. If you like broke it off with somebody, even though there was a new beginning possible, it's going to take a little bit of energy, compassion, self-confidence to really turn around and go back. I'm going to look in the extended about going back. But right now, sitting in this and listening to your own feelings, listening to your guides is what you need to do. Taking good care of yourself. Don't, do anything rash. Don't go anywhere. Don't even accept something new. There might be somebody new showing up. And I'm not sure that this is exactly the right thing, like a rebound situation or something like that someone's trying to scoop you up on a rebound. Just settle. Okay? Do me a favor. Just settle. Settle down, cowboy. Okay? So, Taurus, Libra, Aquarius, Leo, Cancer, Capricorn. I'm going to look at all those signs in the extended and we'll see where we go. Okay? Link is below, Pisces. Otherwise, Aries starts right now. Okay, Aries, let's see where we go. For you, my darling, this is Aries for the end of July 2022. Charlie, what's going on? What's going on, doggy? All right, he's an Aries, so I guess it's his reading. He's like, what's happening, mama? All right. Let's see what's happening with you. Ta-da! The universe wants to co-conspire with you. Wanted, universe creators. Those are both in alignment with each other. Soul giraffe. So that card always makes me think about seeing the big picture or getting the bigger picture. But this makes me feel like you might be manifesting too small. Not thinking big enough. Okay, the universe is saying, hey, let's get rocking here. We do have a lot of energy with Aries. This this past couple of months. Chiron is going to be going into retrograde very soon, and it is in Aries. So there's something here about that. And Chiron is the wounded healer. So what could be happening is you are going to be looking inward. You're going to be more focused on your own, I don't know, fixing is the right word, but like doing some healing and releasing. You're going to be really internally focused. And we're not used to that with you. We're just not used to that. All right. So let's see what's going on here. We're just not used to that, Aries. 8 of Cups. For sure. Ooh, look at this. 10 of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Wands, Chariot, Tower, Wheel of Fortune. My goodness, this is a lot of destined, fated events happening. 7 of Swords. I like that. Aquarius, energy of the star, and the Sag, energy of temperance. This is a new Barbara Moore deck. I've been using a Barbara Moore deck for ever since I started this channel, and they just got so beat up. I'm like, ooh, look at this, new. So what you're getting here is there is a brand new start coming. The Ace of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune. It does feel to me like something does have to go away. It could be a water sign, Aquarius or a Sag. Or Pisces. Aries, I feel like you might have ended a connection with one of those signs suddenly. Okay. And then you want a fresh start, new start. Like, oh my gosh, things have not been going well. 10 of Swords and 7 of Swords. It's time to get away from that. There's a new beginning here, and you definitely don't want to talk to that person anymore. Okay. I feel like you're on some kind of quest, or you're on some kind of new beginning here. And it's possible that that old relationship or the old pattern, you might have a feeling of betrayal. Okay. Let's see. 3 of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, 9 of Wands. Yeah. Okay. So there's something here about a triangle, about a love triangle. And I do feel like it just got too much for you. Okay. It might not even be that you're married to anybody or anything like that. It's just that you were dealing with a couple of people, Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Wands, and like enough's enough. This could be like bickering at work. This could be some kind of competition, some kind of whatever it is in your life. Enough. Had enough. And you are moving on. Like this is happening right now. The Tower and the Wheel of Fortune with the Chariot here is fast movement. I almost feel like you could be sneaking away from this person. You could be just like ghosting them, or like, this is, I'm just done here. And it does feel a little bit like you have a right to do that. The 10 of Swords, you could be finding out some news about this person or about your situation, and it's just not going to work anymore. And there's like no talking about it. There's no reason to like hash it out or anything like that. It's not that you're blocking this person, that you don't, it's just that there's no coming back. I do want to see more about that 10 of Swords. 5 of Swords, 9 of Swords. Oh my God, Sun and the Hanged Man. I think that you might be trying to put a good face on it, okay, with the Sun card, but really you're feeling like you've been, in the past, you might have been feeling manipulated or burned out or stressed out, and it's just like, this has to go. I can't be doing this anymore. Okay, there's no upside. So when that happens, I like that you are moving into this Ace of Pentacles and the 7 of Wands right away. Like I'm not going back. I'm not going back. I'm only going forward. And you do have some angelic help here with the Archangel Michael in this Temperance card. So that's a beautiful energy. And it does feel to me like if there was a third party, this might just be for a small group of you. If there was a third party, it's out in the open. It's done. One of, somebody found out, there's somebody had to admit it or something like that. And it's no longer a secret. And so now action will be taking place. So get ready for this tower. Tower is in the timing card place, and it's like this is happening right now. So I want to ask about the Seven of Swords. You have quite a few sevens here. Ace of Swords, World, Nine of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. This is done. You could be dealing with, I see Leo energy here now. I see Leo here. Leo, Cancer, Sag, Pisces, Aquarius. The secret's out. I also feel like you're the one that walks away here. You're definitely the one that walks away. And it does feel a little bit to me like you could have known about this for some time. This relationship might have been a good one. It might have had a lot of good attributes to it. But I feel like you're sick of the lying. You're sick of going around and around and around with this person. You're sick of trying to figure things out. Like if you have been talking with a person, I don't get the sense that you're really married to this person, but I feel like, I mean, you could be, but I feel like this is more of a, I can walk away without any imperial entanglements. I can walk away. And I think that's a really good thing. All right. So I'm going to continue on with this Aries. Like I said, I'll look at Sag and Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, and Leo. All right, we'll take a look at those signs in the extended. We'll see where we go. Very straightforward. If you want to continue on, Aries link is below. Otherwise, Taurus starts right now. All right, my darling Taurus, how are you? Welcome, welcome. I'm curious to know how the North Node in Taurus has been impacting you. As a Taurus sun sign or a moon sign or Venus or rising, I'd love to hear more about how you're feeling the energies, okay? Even more so if you have a Taurus North Node, because I feel like it would be doubly impactful. I don't know. I have my own theories about that, but drop a comment, please, and let me know how it's going for you. Let me know, because we have the energy is super powerful right now. I'm really feeling it. So you decided to wake up, or else why did you draw me? Synchronicity is a love letter from the universe across time and space. I dig this card. Okay, so don't dismiss things that are showing up. Your great wave awaits. Look at you. Don't dismiss things. I feel like this is like a wake up moment. You decided to wake up, or else why did you draw me? Like you're going to be getting a lot more conversation from spirits pretty soon, and so it's like kind of like pay attention to what's going on. You might have sleepless nights. You might have problems with anxiety. There's something there. So we'll explore that a little bit more here. But there's something really good trying to come in. And I feel like you might be missing some of the signs. So let's look here. 8 of Cups underneath. Wow, that was the same with Aries. 8 of Cups underneath. And there's Aries. We do have Chiron in Aries right now, and it's going to be going retrograde on July 19th. And so that's about inner work. And I did a reading yesterday morning about your wounded healer. So I'm going to put a link right here for that reading, because here's Aries right as I said that. Wow, world, ending a cycle. That's interesting because Aries is a cardinal sign, which is like the doer, right? Getting things done. But when it goes into retrograde, there's something that needs to be closed up, something that needs to be ended. King of Cups could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio here. Ace of Wands, 2 of Swords, Hermit, King of Pentacles, been showing up a lot lately. 7 of Cups, and there you are, Taurus, right there. So I see Virgo. We'll look at all the we'll look at Virgo and Capricorn, the other earth signs. We'll look at Aries, and then we'll look at water. But I feel like some of you, okay, so this is a couple of layers here. Some of you are ending a relationship with somebody who's a go-getter, a self-starter, an entrepreneur, someone, it could be an Aries, could be a water sign, or I feel like you might be actually being this water sign here. Like it might be a little bit hard for you to close out this relationship, but the cycle is ending. And so that does need to happen. There also needs to be some inner processing instead of, and I don't know that you do this, but if you have the urge to kind of like talk about it a lot with a friend or with whoever, I almost feel like that's not what is in your best interest. There's something energetic about this connection that you need to release. All right, Aries, someone who is in leadership, someone could be a boss, could be somebody who is very domineering. It's time to end that because of your heart. Your heart might not be in it anymore. And if that's true, then it is time to end it. I do see this inspiration here, and I see the King of Pentacles. It's almost like, yeah, baby, I'm back. Like once you do close that out, you see the wisdom for doing so. The Hermit card and the Two of Swords. You definitely see the wisdom in doing that. And even though you're not sure what comes next, you know it's right to move away from that. And it's like you're back. You feel like you're back. You feel like your old self again. This person might be very, very heavy energy. All right, so clarify. I'm not going to clarify Aries, but let's see. Ten of Wands. Oh yeah, Judgment. Like you've been hanging on to this for a while. Nine of Swords, Eight of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Wow, you've put a lot of time and effort into this. Could be a marriage, could be a career. The cycle is coming to an end. And I'm thinking now about that North Node in Taurus energy. And basically what that pushes us to do is understand what we value. And if you valued something about this connection in the past, I feel like your values have changed. That can happen over the course of your life, right? Something you valued in high school, you may not value it now, right? You may have valued you may have valued a lot of time with a partner in high school or a lot of freedom with your friends. Now you're not valuing that anymore. In your 20s or 30s, you might have really valued a job, a corporate job, or a path that you were on, and now it's not lining up. It doesn't match. And so this has been a burden for some time. You've been carrying this burden for some time, and I feel like now you're just being like, all right, it's time for me to change. I know it's time for me to change, but I've hung in there for such a long time. You could be having panic attacks or some kind of anxiety in the middle of the night, but you're working through it. You're doing what you need to do. But the Seven of Pentacles is just like, you're staying. So 7 and 7 of Cups here. The reason you're staying is that you don't know what's next. So 7 of Cups, 6 of Cups, 10 of Swords. Yeah, 9 of Pentacles and the Sun. You'd be much happier on your own. It is an exercise in self-confidence to leave that situation. And it is also a self-confidence builder to do it. It's like you have to do that in order to build your self-confidence, build this new thing that makes you feel like, hey, I'm right on here. There's happiness and joy after you put an end to a connection that no longer works. All right. So what's coming, what you're saying is, I don't know what's next. Here's what's next. I'll tell you. 9 of Pentacles and the Sun card. It's like you're more yourself than ever before. And people see that. People are recognizing that. The cool thing here too is that I don't feel, even though you have feelings about it, about ending it, the lightening of the energy, I do think you're going to be getting some kind of nudges from the universe. Like every time you're with this person, you feel like you can't be yourself, or you feel dragged down, or you feel like there's something you're missing. And in the middle of the night, you know it. In the daytime, you're not telling yourself the answer. You're not like talking to yourself about this. You're intuiting something here. Yep. Devil energy, 10 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Swords. Yeah, there's a reason. If you're married to this person, there's worry about money. But I'm here to tell you, North Node energy in Taurus right now is forcing us to decide what's more important. That's the question. Is it worth it? I think that's the question you have to ask yourself right now. Is it worth it? I don't think so. I feel like you're going to come to the conclusion that there's much more negative about staying than there is about going. And when you get to that place, when you see the 10 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles, these are like a cycle coming to completion. It was good at one time, and I think that might be what's holding you back. Wasn't always like this, but I almost feel like you're the one that's pulling the sled all by yourself, and you might be asking yourself, is this really worth it? Oh, there's the 10 of Swords. Is it really worth it? The one that's missing is the 10 of Cups, and the 10 that's missing is the 10 of Cups. So I feel like you're walking toward the 10 of Cups right now and away from something that has been less than that. It hasn't lived up to your expectations, and it does feel heavy to me. Okay, so let's continue on. I will look at Leo, Aries. I see all the earth signs, so this could be another earth sign. I'll look at water signs too because of that King of Cups. Okay, so Leo and Aries. It's not all the. It's not Sag, Leo or Aries, and then the water signs and earth signs. All right, I will explore that in further detail, and we'll see where we go with this. Taurus, link is below if you want to continue on. Otherwise, Gemini starts right now. All right, everybody, it's time for Gemini. Let's see what's going on for you today or the rest of this month. Let us see what is happening for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right, if this doesn't resonate with your sun sign, Gemini, check out your Moon, Rising, or Venus. You got all 12 of them in this video to check out. All right, let's see here. Joy and delight. Makes me happy. Valiant courage. Reaching your destination. So I'm going to say this. I feel like some of you have been in unhappy situations, and it's like you almost don't know what real joy and happiness feels like. It might require you to go toward the happiness that you're wanting. It might require you to take some kind of courageous step. And it does feel to me like a healing step. It feels like a powerful step. And I don't really think you can get to the next place without doing it. And it's something that is, that maybe you've been avoiding or you don't want to do. But honestly, it's sort of like, so my mom used to take me to the dentist. I'm sure your mothers took you to the dentist too. But she would always make the dental appointments right before something I really wanted to do, like Christmas or my birthday. So that was like I had to really power through it in order to get to the other side of things. And she knew that I was really good at kind of dragging my feet about certain things I didn't want to do. So after a while, I caught on to this. This was not like some kind of miraculous witchcraft that she was practicing at all. But I was kind of like, you know what? I as I got older, it was more like, okay, Mom, you don't have to kind of, you don't have to do that anymore. I see the value of this in and of itself, and the value of taking action that might be courageous, or that we might be like afraid to face. It becomes intrinsically valuable in and of itself. So it's not like, okay, I'm just doing something to get something else. The value is in the doing. Okay, the value is in the doing. So that's kind of a rudimentary story about that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, we see that any actions that we have been resistant to, it's not about just breaking through those things to get to happiness. It's about the actual doing of them. That's powerful, and that's important for us right now. Okay, it's important for us to do that. I'm a Gemini moon, so I count myself among the Gemini. All right, 5 of Cups underneath. I do see the King of Wands. That's courage. That's absolutely courage. Balance here with justice. So I feel like some of you are going to be letting go of a person, or letting go of a situation or a career or something like that. And it might take you a couple of tries to do it, or a couple of have a couple of opportunities to break through to the destination. And you do see the intrinsic value in it now. This is very mature energy, the King of Wands, right? And becoming balanced is more the goal. So the doing of the thing brings the feeling of balance, and you recognize that as the reason. Yes, you recognize that as the reason, or as the powerful operation of executing your courage. That's the power. That's the power. All right, Ace of Swords. You're actually doing something that you might have been scared of. 7 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Look at the aces here. Temperance. Definitely Sag, Libra energy here. There's Aquarius. So you see all your brethren here, all your air brethren. There's Leo, the Strength card. So Star and Strength, the World. Look at this, King of Swords. Wow. Okay, so I see Aquarius here. I see Libra. I see Sag, and I see Leo. This is about you standing firm, my darling. King of Wands, Ace of Swords. Standing firm in your own power. Now, what I at first see happening is that there's confusion and fear as to what the right choice is, or what the right move is, or, I kind of keeping it secret, keeping things hidden, not really sure of yourself and all of that. I feel like you have a lot of help, spiritual help, a lot of balancing energies around you that are going to support you in this. Because look at all this. We're in Cancer season, and this is a super nurturing time to be making some kind of changes, or doing some things that scare the shit out of us. Temperance and the Star here. So the Ace of Pentacles is about not only taking this action, courage, strength. This card is the card of courage. It's not only that, but it's also the planting the seed for something much better, much more powerful, and much more positive. I see an ending here, a closure of a long cycle, and a clarity. King of Swords. I really like this energy of healing. Some of you may have caught that video I made with Jakara, my friend Jakara. She and I are doing this healing work in Cancer season. She's going to be doing a community clear, or not a community clear, an energetic clearing for the collective, because we all store things in our energy fields that are because of where we came from, right? Akashic records reveal these things to us. Our ancestors, our relationships, the things they bring to the table, the things we bring to the table, the things that store in our energy fields. And also because we're part of a certain energetic wave of people. We're part of a tribe. We're part of a culture. We're part of a whatever it is. Those things need to be cleared on a collective level because they store themselves in you, and that's not part of your own personal thing. So when you do personal healings, that may or may not be touched. Okay, so we're doing something around the collective because the collective, I will say to you that when I was in Denver at Dr. Joe Dispenza's talk back in, I don't know, May, June, I can't remember. But we were doing a meditation and it was very obvious to me. I got the very strong connection to everybody in that room. And I got super spirituals on, they had all incarnated or had all died on the Titanic. Not everybody in that room had done that, but there was some kind of collective experience of terror, okay, and fear and sudden, shift in their life because of a choice they had made. And there was this collective healing that was going on in that room because of that. And it just felt like that's why meditating in a room full of 3,000 people just elevates that energy. And I feel like there's a little bit of that here on a personal level, that you are part of a collective that really is working to release collective karma, ancestral karma, really working on that. Even if you're kind of holding back and confused about that, even if you are here on my channel, y'all are healers and teachers and guides and mystics and shamans on some level. You are all some kind of healer, emotional healer, spiritual healer, whatever it is. And I feel like some of you might feel like that's kind of a lofty thing. And so, you might reject that or might feel like that's not your place, but I'm here to tell you that's what my job is. One of my jobs is to hold the door for all the healers and get on the train, right? And at some point, I'm going to get on the train too, leading away from old paradigms and this kind of locked together in this collective way. And I feel like here, you may have not really seen yourself as part of that healer tribe, but there's something here ancestral that is needing to be healed. You may not even realize how it's impacting your life, but it is being healed. And we do have Chiron, Sun square Chiron. So all of the healers are being activated right now. And the reason I'm saying this to you is because a lot of you are watching this video right now. So this powerful movement, the courage that it takes to go toward the clarity and the movement out of a particular struggle you've been in, whether it's your career or relationship struggle, anything that has a legal contract to it, there's some kind of struggle here. And I do feel like you're planting the new seeds for this next path of your life. And I will say to you, something that I have been recognizing, and I'm saying this to you because I'm a Gemini moon, so I definitely am in alignment with what's going on here. It does feel to me like the timelines are ahead of the rest of the folks on this planet, and we are going to be needed to step up and do our healing work next year, 2023. So right now we're in Cancer season. This is an important distinction to make. So it's not an air distinction here, although one of the features of this is becoming aware of the things to cut away from your life, aware of the things that are holding you back, and doing the healing work. This is really about transmuting the energy. Transmuting the energy. Okay, so if you've had a difficult relationship with someone, it's time to change that. It's time to release it, release that person, and transmute that energy into healing for yourself. It's time to plant the seed for the future. And I see that very delicately in the beginning here, and then more powerfully at the end here, Strength, World, and King of Swords. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Sagittarius, a Leo, or a Libra. I'll take a look at those in the extended, and I will keep going. That's really powerful energy coming through right now for Gemini. All right, link is below for you if you want to continue on with me. Otherwise, Cancer starts right now. Deep breath. All right, Cancerians, let's see what is going on for you. You are next. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Feel free to swap around the energies. As always, I could be talking to a cross watcher. So let's see where we go. What is happening for you, Cancer? This is mid-July. So happy birthday to those Cancer birthdays that are still yet to materialize. Mystic Healer. We've been talking quite a bit about this on the channel. In the morning messages for sure. Overcoming obstacles. Yep. Surrendering to the journey. I feel like a lot of you, and I know this to be true on a day in and day out kind of level, that a lot of you, water signs especially, have been questioning their ability or their identities as healers. And I don't know if they understand. The ones who are questioning it, they understand that you really are holding space and people heal themselves. All right, there's something about that. Somebody needs to hear that. There's definitely an obstacle in the way, and it can be your own mindset because the Ace of Swords is in that stone. It could be your own mindset right now that is getting in your way. All right, so yeah, Five of Swords underneath. King of Cups, King of Wands, Tower. Could be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sag, Ace of Cups, Justice. There's Libra. Four of Cups, Nine of Cups. Woo! There's Aries energy and Gemini energy. Wow. Okay. One of you wants a new start. This could be a relationship that already exists, and one of you wants a new start. Okay. I feel like there is some kind of anxiety or anger or fury. There's definitely somebody has been getting their own way for quite a while. Okay. And it might be you just being like, you know what? I'm not going to deal with that anymore. I want something that's more balanced. I am not going to accept that Ace of Cups. You see how there's that same Ace of Cups? You could have an argument or a fight with this person. Big fight. Tower. Let me clarify the Tower. Let me clarify the Tower. Five of Cups, Page of Swords, yeah, Page of Cups, and the Hermit. Okay, all right, now I understand. So there's somebody from the past that's showing up, and for one of you, it's sort of like, I'm getting this about like a high school reunion or somebody from your childhood, some relationship you had way in the past. Aries, Virgo, Gemini, Libra. Okay. And there's a sudden shift in where you want to go. Okay. With your existing partner. Like this person from the past shows up and maybe spinning you all around in terms of, do I want to go back with this person? Do I want to stay with who I'm with right now? All of a sudden, there's like massive amounts of choices, massive amounts of, what's going on? This is very disconcerting to me. I feel like you have a new opportunity that suddenly drops in from the past. And all of a sudden, you're pretty cagey with, like you've made plans with somebody, you've made, plans. You could be just dating somebody. I don't know that this is a marriage, but I feel like all of a sudden you could get on the track of getting engaged or getting married. And one of these people is still thinking that they're in relationship with you. Okay. So if you were planning on getting engaged with this person that you're with, but then this person comes back from the past and you're like, oh my God, we're about to get engaged. I need to see this through. Then there's this sense of like, you're not answering your phone, kind of being a little passive aggressive here because you're wanting to take the time to see if this is worth it. Okay, see if this is worth it. So this is bringing up some stuff for the person you're with right now, bringing up some trust issues. And I feel like this person is like, all of a sudden gets super domineering. Like, what's going on with you? So there could be a fight. There could be some kind of the person you're with right now could push you into making a decision or demand that you decide which direction you want to go in. Now, there's definitely a new opportunity here. And you're trying to weigh up which of the opportunities. I want to go in the direction of getting engaged, getting more committed, whatever that means. All right, getting more committed with this existing person. Or do I want another shot with this person from the past? Gemini, Libra, Aries, Virgo. Right. This Nine of Wands. I feel like this is something that you might have done in the past. Okay. Like you all of a sudden, you get cold on somebody all of a sudden. Okay. So there's some anger. The Knight of Swords with the Two of Wands, like all of a sudden you're very indecisive. You know, this is like falling back into quite a level of immaturity. But I do think you know what you're doing. I think you know that this person has potential and you don't want to miss it. So you're kind of digging your heels. All right. You dig in your heels. You could feel free to swap this around. If your partner is acting really weird all of a sudden, then it's likely there's somebody dropping in from the past and it's bringing up all kinds of past issues. So there could be some kind of argument or some kind of like, hey, what's going on here? What is going on here? All right, the Four of Cups. Let's clarify the Four of Cups. Either way, you're not making a decision right now. Oh, Wheel of Fortune, Strength, Ten of Cups, Magician. If this person, I see all the fire signs. Okay. And I don't know whether this person from the past is the air sign or the fire sign or the Virgo, but it does look to me like you're going towards the fire sign. And that might have real potential for joy and happiness. Now, I say that, but this is also, it says Leo and Sag. This is also Gemini. Okay. So this is the moment you're kind of, this doesn't feel like a person. This feels like you have manufactured this crisis moment where, okay, it's possible that your partner has been dragging their feet about getting committed. And when you have this person drop out of the sky from the past, all of a sudden they're like, okay, let's get committed. All right, let's do it. So you kind of manufacture this, whether you want to or not, All right. So I am going to look at the fire signs here. Aries, Leo, Sag. I see Gemini and I see Libra and I also see Virgo. If this is your story, let's see where we go. This is about you being stuck and not making a decision because you want to see something play out. All right. Link is below if you want to continue on with me, Cancer. My goodness. All right. I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.